All right, welcome to the Wildtree Opportunity Webinar. I am so excited to be here with you today. My name is Kelly Olin. Here's a little picture of my family, and I'm going to be leading today's webinar. I am an executive director with Wildtree, and I've been with Wildtree now for about 5 years. I live in Rochester, Michigan with my husband, and those three cutie pies you see there on the screen, that's Briggs, Carter, and Beckett, ages 3, 5, and 6. But I just want to thank you for taking the time, maybe on your lunch hour, or maybe it's nap time at your house. You got the kiddos down for a little bit and you're just jumping on to hear a little bit more about our exciting opportunity with Wildtree. Now, I don't know if you're anything like me, but I grew up as a rule follower. I got good grades. I graduated from Michigan State's business school. I went on to get my master's degree, and I climbed that big bad corporate ladder in my 20s, and I worked for a Fortune 500 company. Now, I thought if I did what I was supposed to do, what I was told to do, that I would be richly rewarded with this, full life. But not necessarily does it work that way. See, in my corporate job, it felt more like a political game than a pay for performance culture. If I worked hard to make any gains, I immediately had this targeted on my back by my peers. This just kind of left me feeling really lonely and unmotivated and just wondering, is it worth the effort? And then no matter how hard I worked, for the hours that I put in, I was lucky if I maybe just get a marginal pay bump at the end of the year. And when you take into account taxes, it was barely anything at all. It was going to take me 10 years to actually feel any impact on my lifestyle. Finally, I just hated being controlled by my boss. Even when I was starting to make some money, it came with an exchange of my freedom. And that is something I value more than anything. Working long, inflexible hours, I just knew I was missing out on quality time with my family. I absolutely love to travel as well, but who has time for that when you only have a handful of vacation days every year? I just felt totally stuck and depressed and taken advantage of. And I just thought to myself, there has got to be another way. So I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I said, you know what? I'm going to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to take control of my destiny. But where do you start? It's kind of an overwhelming challenge there. But that's when I found Wildtree. So here's what this webinar is going to cover. First, I'm going to share kind of 5 key criteria that you should consider when choosing a business opportunity or an entrepreneurial venture. This is also going to include the compensation structure, which of course is very important. Then I'm going to go about telling you what the next steps are in our Wildtree selection process, should this be a good fit for you and for us, for you to join our team. So let's talk a little bit about our business plan. Experts tell you that when determining a company or a product to align yourself with professionally, there are 5 areas you should consider. And they're on the screen right now: products, mission, economical timing, systems and support, and a lucrative compensation plan. So let's just dive into those. The first is the product. Is the product unique and valuable? Well, Wildtree is the only all-natural and certified organic direct sales food company. This means we have no real competition in the direct-to-consumer industry. Our society right now is undergoing a food awareness revolution. People are demanding higher quality, non-GMO, and organic food, and we are here to deliver on that. Also, food allergies are at an all-time high. I mean, think about it. When you were growing up, how many kids did you know with a peanut allergy? Now you would literally be tackled trying to get into an elementary school with a jar of peanut butter, and rightfully so. Well, our company is actually a completely peanut-free manufacturing facility. Literally, we were just founded on the idea of being able to provide simple, healthy meals, even for families that do handle allergy issues. We also have a certified gluten-free manufacturing facility. So as you can see, we are just on the cutting edge of this food revolution. And now is the time to get involved with an amazing company that's forward-thinking like Wildtree. Furthermore, when you think of food as a product category, it's a consumable product. So this means that we build residual income as our customers reorder with us every single month. They have to go grocery shopping every week even to feed their family. So why not you get a slice of that grocery budget? Finally, Wildtree is not just products. We are meal solutions. So we actually offer 4 different kind of meal solutions to support anyone from the busy working parent to the foodie, or maybe to active children and even the elderly. So we call our solutions Make Fast, Make Fresh, Make Ahead, or Make Anytime. So I'm going to just quickly review them with you so you see how we really solve the real problem for people. So, you know those nights when you totally forget to plan something for dinner and you just want to throw something together fast? Well, the only other alternative is expensive and unhealthy carryout, right? Don't worry, we got you covered. Wildtree's make fast one-pot skillet meals and our familiar kind of go-to staples like taco seasoning, Alfredo, we got our Sloppy Joe blend up there. These allow you to put dinner on the table in 30 minutes or less, and just using kind of common groceries that you probably already have on hand. Of course, all of our products are a healthier version of those boxed blends that you would find in your grocery store, so you still can have a very guilt-free meal. Now, for the foodies, or for those who kind of enjoy those services that kind of allow you to experience the joy of cooking, like Blue Apron or HelloFresh, well, we have something for them too. Our monthly Make Fresh Meals menu provides products with a step-by-step recipe cards, just like those box companies. And it gives you a kit to introduce you to 8 new fun recipes each month. And really, it's only about half of the cost of what you would pay for those other services. So, man, who wouldn't want to switch over? Think about anyone who you know who has tried these other services before. They could be your customers now. Now, this statistic blew me away. Did you know that the whole meal kit industry, right? It is expected to grow from $1.5 billion today to $26 billion in the next 10 years. I mean, who wouldn't want to cash in on that growth? All right, so now let's talk about our make ahead solutions. Now, these are for those busy parents who have no time to prep a meal from scratch on those busy weeknights. We have a solution for them. The make ahead meal kits take planning out of the meal prep, because honestly, who has time to go on Pinterest and create all these shopping lists and pins and da 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 da? We have 10 menus with Wildtree pantry items, shopping lists, step-by-step assembly instructions, and just everything that a busy person needs to literally create 10 family-sized dinners in 2 hours. That's it. So customers can enjoy making these meals with a group of friends on a Saturday morning or a Sunday evening or something like that, or they can just make them up in their own kitchen in advance whenever they have a little window of time. So this is a really great time-saving solution for a lot of busy people. Think about the busy families that you interact with, that you know of, that would love to be able to have a service like this in their life, and you can offer that to them. All right. Now, the fourth type of solution we call Make Anytime. And this is literally for those moments when you are running out the door and you need a meal. Well, our brand new Wildtree Meals Shake has just been launched last week. It is so exciting, you guys. It is just as high quality as all of our other Wildtree products. It is vegan. It is no soy. It is no GMO. It has less than 1 gram of sugar. It's low calorie. We have 17 grams of protein, which makes it high in protein. It's made in a peanut and tree nut facility. And what's great about this product is not just your average protein or meal replacement shake. This shake also has your daily allotment of omega-3, 6, and 9, and your pre and probiotics. So think about the savings when you don't have to buy any of those supplements anymore. It's also not just for mom and dad, it is for the kids as well, and safe for nursing moms or pregnant moms. I don't know about you, but sometimes my kids do not eat their protein and all of their veggies. So guess who's getting a little after school smoothie as we are en route to soccer practice? So it's a win-win for everybody. They're excited about their smoothies, and I'm excited that they're getting their veggies and their protein. So as you can see, with these 4 solutions, you really have the opportunity to help people ease stress in their life and save time and eat healthier. Who wouldn't want that? And that really kind of brings me to number 2, which is all about Wildtree's mission. Does the product or company that you are considering partnering with, does it have a mission that you can stand behind? Sure, there are dozens of companies out there with some really fun products. I'm a customer of many of them, but is it something that you can truly be passionate about? In society, We often see that money and mission and flexibility never really align in the way that we desire them to. Most of the careers that are more mission focused, like maybe teaching or ministry or social work, you really kind of cap out in the financial department sometimes. Yet, careers that are more financially rewarding and have this unlimited financial opportunity often ask us to compromise our values or just don't give us the lifestyle or the flexibility that we want. But with Wildtree, you can have it all. You can have money and mission and flexibility all at the same time. Now, here at Wildtree, our mission is to make a difference in our world one meal at a time. Every day, our job is to simply educate families on how to prepare simple, healthy meals while saving time and money. How cool is that? But I think you are going to be blown away when I share with you what happens behind the bottle. Did you know that Wildtree sources ingredients from all over the world? Why do we do that? Well, because some herbs only grow in certain parts of the world. So, for example, in Sri Lanka, we are on the forefront of helping end indentured servitude, so end it, by investing in organic and sustainable farms owned by families, not by big companies. In fact, one of the terms that we have in working in these third world countries is that not only they must have fair labor standards and trade standards, but that they also give equal opportunity for education of women. This is not necessarily commonplace in many areas of the world. So when we say Wildtree is making a difference in our world, one meal at a time, we are really making a difference in our world, one meal at a time. And this is an incredible story that you can be a part of. And what's so cool too is that not only can we have this amazing sense of mission, but also know that we are getting paid what we are worth. And I'm going to kind of go through our compensation plan here in a minute, and I think you'll see why this makes extreme financial sense as well. Okay, so number 3, and this is economical timing. Now, when I say economical timing, I am not talking about timing for you, because Lord knows we are all busy, right? But what I'm talking about is the business economics of timing. Now, if you've ever taken a look at different companies as they grow, companies first start off in their startup stage. And this is where they kind of test the market and they show their strength. And if they survive this startup phase, then they will move into their growth stage. Okay. Now, this is where everybody makes the big money. Then they hit this maturity plateau and they stop growing and they either evolve or they die. Now, the problem is everybody gets into the business and kind of, the momentum catches on when we're already near the maturity plateau. And then everybody looks back and goes, man, if I only had known about that back in the day, imagine where I would be now. I would have loved to have been one of those first people or, part of that beginning of that growth stage. Well, Wildtree is exploding into its growth stage. We recently made multi-million-dollar investments into resources to help support our team with systems, and I'll talk about that in a second, as well as in an amazing Wildtree Meals app. Now, this has primed us for exponential growth. We are actually projected to double in size from $6 to $12 million just in the next 5 years. It is an incredible time to get on and learn our systems and start growing with Wildtree and take advantage of the company's business life cycle. But what's so unique as well is that our market is still so wide open. Wildtree only has 7,000 representatives nationwide, okay? So just to kind of give you a comparison, I love me some Beauty Counter. Beauty Counter has 30,000 representatives nationwide, okay? We are at 7,000. Just to kind of give you some perspective there. Literally, think about the people at other companies, these other massive companies. Imagine what it would have been like to be one of the first 7,000 representatives in that company. And imagine where you would be today. All right, so let's kind of move forward then and talk about our 4th topic, which is about the support and resources. Like I said, we just made a multi-million-dollar investment in tools and resources to help support our representatives and to kind of modernize the way that we go to market and go to business. All right, so I'm going to go through them really quickly. Now, tools and resources. This is something you should really kind of dive deep into, because as an independent contractor, it's all about the tools and resources that you have at your disposal to help support you. With Wildtree and this kind of a business model, everything's been created for you. It's just a system that you get to plug into. And this really advances your capability of making money faster than if you were just start a business on your own, because everything's been tested, everything's been trialed. You've got a whole marketing team and a technology team and a product development team that is doing these types of things for you and kind of looking out for you. All you have to do is plug and play. So if you're working another full-time job, or you're busy with kiddos at home, or you don't have a graphic design degree, then no problem. You can make this work, and all you have to do is plug into our system. So I want to first talk about our incredible Wildtree meal planning app. This is a downloadable thing on any Apple or on Android market, or any phone that you have, any smartphone. There's also a website version of it as well. So just imagine if you were going to be opening a company on your own and you wanted to have built a custom web application that you could share with your customers. How much do you think that would cost? How much time do you think it would take to create the content for that? Here, we've done it. It is for you. Literally, your customers can carry you around in their pocket everywhere that they go every day. Now, this is super, super progressive and super modern. I don't know any other company out there that has an app like this to support their independent sales force and the customers that they serve. Literally, customers can do their monthly grocery shopping with you just at a click of a button. They can earn rewards that don't cost you anything. This is all paid for by the company. They can share the app with others and actually help you build your business. So when somebody shares the app with another friend, that per friend purchases, guess who gets that credit and gets commission? You do. Pretty awesome. So how modern and progressive is this? This is definitely not your mama's Mary Kay party. All right, so Wildtree will also give you your own website. So you have a replicated website that looks just like wildtree.com, but it's catered just to you. We have a database management tool, a 24/7 training portal, and best of all, we actually have a 100% free business coach that we are going to align you with. This is somebody who has had success in this business already. It might be the person that invited you to hear more about Wildtree. It might be somebody who has a little bit more experience than they do, and they've walked the walk, and now they are here to teach you and help you be successful. Now, they are not going to cost you a dime at all. The company is actually going to compensate them for helping you be successful. So I don't know if any of you have ever hired a business coach or a leadership coach or a life coach. These coaches can be very expensive, $500 to $1,000 a month or even more. So this is just the most huge value that you're going to have this person to customize and cater and walk side by side you and help you be successful. So if you're coachable and you are ready to follow our proven system, we are confident that you will be able to achieve everything that you dream of and more. And we're here to support you with that and give you all the resources. Now, that being said, I want to go ahead and explain our compensation plan. Now, we earn our income in 3 different ways. The first is just by selling the product. That's our personal sales. The second is by coaching other people and helping other people be successful, and that's in our leadership commissions. And the third is through our prizes, like our all-inclusive, 100% paid international incentive trips that we offer every single year. So I'll tell you all about that as well. So the first way is just by selling the product. And like I said before, we have lots of different ways that we sell our product, but we earn 25 to 40% commission on anything that we sell. We have of course, our Wildtree Meals app. We can sell products through that. We have our beautiful websites. We have our auto delivery Wildtree Shake, so people can subscribe to having auto delivery and save time monthly. And when they drink their shake every day, they don't have to worry about having to repurchase. We also have the opportunity for you to learn how to do one-on-one meal planning consultations so that you can really sit down and understand people's needs and provide options for them. That's a great way to build your business and your customer base. And you can also do in-person events and community groups. You can market with gyms. You can market with nutritionists and health coaches and women's boutiques. And I mean, honestly, if you're anything like me or any of the other top performers here at Wildtree, as I go through these different ideas, you probably already have a list running in your head of, oh my gosh, I can partner with this person and I know this person. Oh my gosh, this would be so great and I can help this person. So if that's you, you are absolutely the right type of person that we would love to work with. All right, so before I go into some more scenarios, I have to legally kind of disclose this income disclosure statement. So what this means basically is that, by my statements here, your earnings are going to be dependent solely upon your skills, your work effort, your commitment, your leadership capabilities, and the market conditions, okay? There is no guarantee that you will be paid. This is not like a job that you just kind of sign on the dotted line and start getting a salary. We are a commissioned independent business. So if you do not work, you do not get paid. If you work, we will show you the plan that how you can earn an income here. But there is no guarantee of income, and I'm legally obligated to share that with you. Okay. But that said, I'm going to paint a picture for you. So let's say you follow our system, you launch strong in your first month, and you build 20 new customers. Okay, 20 new customers with a $75 per month average order. So let's say they're maybe doing a Make Fresh bundle, and maybe they're doing a shake, or maybe they get the shake and they're trying some different pantry items that work well for them. Okay, they're shopping from the app, they're talking to you, you're following up with them, you're building these customers. And you actually only stick with 20 customers. That's only 20 customers that you ever have. You just help retain them over a year, okay? In your first, not even a year, 10 months. By the end of this year, December 31st, 2018, you will have a bank account with $4,350 in profit in it. How incredible is that? So imagine what you would do with a little end of the year bonus on top of whatever you're already earning in your other life of $4,350. What would you do with that? Would you maybe take a family vacation, the one that you kind of been putting off because it's a little bit out of the price range? Would you have a blowout family holiday? Would what would you do different? Would that be able to pay off a bill, or would that be able to afford you something that you've wanted to be able to afford? Would that be an amazing way to bless a charity or a mission that you are really, proud to be able to serve? So think about how that that tip of the iceberg income could really make a difference for you just by getting started today and having 20 customers that you serve on a monthly basis. Okay, but let's take it the next step. Let's say that not only do you have those 20 customers, but you set a goal that you're going to add 10 new customers each month. Okay, so you're growing your customer base from 20 to 30 to 40 to 50, and you're serving these customers. Okay, if you do that over the end of the year, so just 10 months from now, you will have over $14,000 in your bank account. Now think about what that would look like for your family. $14,000. Now that might be a really epic family vacation. It could be college tuition for a whole year. It could be a couple years of private school, grade school education for your kids. It could be that addition on your house, or maybe it could be those cabinets you've always wanted for your kitchen. It could be a variety of different things, paying down a bill that's been hanging over, or maybe your own college tuition loans that you have. But think of how this could really make an impact on your life. So that's just the tip of the iceberg, guys, because this is just an example of what you could earn in the next 10 months just with the personal sales, just with a very, simple way of just introducing this business on the go to people. And we're going to give you that vehicle starting next week. We actually are going to have daily, Monday through Friday, webinars just like this, but focused towards just our products. So if you're a busy working professional, you can just plug people into these daily webinars to hear about Wildtree, and we do the selling for you essentially. It's just your job is to share, and we'll actually educate them and do the whole presentation so that they understand the solutions, and then you just help them kind of complete their purchase. So we have that system already built for you, and all you need to do is plug in like we were talking about before. Okay, so let's move on and talk a little bit about our leadership commissions. Now, this is the second way that we earn our income. And if you have a heart for helping people and wanting to coach and to train and give back, and if there's like that teacher inside you, whether you're a teacher in real life or you just have that like nurturing teacher heart, then this is going to be something that you will just absolutely love to do. This is probably the greatest joy in my business, is helping to educate and to teach other people. And what's so great in this business, we have this quote, "We rise by lifting others." The company actually compensates you by helping other people. So this is really how your paychecks can certainly grow. And and not just grow incrementally, but exponentially as you grow, because you can build a team as large as you want. There's no head count that you have to stay within, and you can do it as fast as you want. Which really gives you just unlimited potential on your own time. This is something that really stands out about this opportunity, is there's absolutely no glass ceiling here. So regardless of where you came from and what school you went to or how much money you make today, you are in charge of what your tomorrow looks like. You don't have to play the political game. You don't have to go on strike or wait for your boss to be promoted. You can promote and start earning more income when you decide you are ready. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone but yourself. And that, my friends, is complete and utter freedom. So I'm going to share with you a little bit about my experience, because I think a lot of people are like, okay, so how does this work out long term? How much time is this going to take me long term to actually make some meaningful income for my family? So successful entry-level leaders in our company earn about $1,000 to $4,000 per month, okay? Our mid-level and top-level leaders earn between $5,000 to $7,000, and our directors earn multiple six figures and beyond. Now, here's a snapshot about my first 2.5 years or so. So when I was starting off, I was definitely not working this business full-time. I was juggling multiple other responsibilities, and as you can see, I still continued to kind of build my income. The compound effect kicked in. Not only was I marketing and sharing these solutions with people, but I started coaching and training other people on how to do that as well, which is where my passion, my love is. And as you can see, it paid off. I more than duplicated my corporate income. And now, of course, this is my full-time job. So, that is what I call a pay raise, not like a little marginal merit bump at the end of the year. Okay. So finally, the third way that we earn our income is through some amazing prizes with Wildtree. And I love this aspect. I love to travel. I studied abroad in college. So much fun. Did you do that? Oh my gosh, then you have to travel with us as well. Every single year, we get an all-expense international trip. And I actually started midway through the year. I started in April. And I actually earned our first trip to Puerto Vallarta. So even with a partial year to qualify, earn that first trip. You can do that too, absolutely, because our qualification period just started. But over the last 4 years, I've also been able to travel to Jamaica and Costa Rica and Dominican Republic. So I am so excited to be going to Colombia, Cartagena, Colombia next year. It's just an amazing perk for you and up to 3 guests. And it's just an amazing perk that you can earn just for doing your job, and of course also having that flexibility. So now is a perfect time to jump on board, so you have the full year to qualify for this Cartagena, Colombia trip. Okay. So now that I have you envisioning yourself with toes in the sand and a mojito in hand, let me share a little bit about who we are looking for on our team, because we want you to be successful. We want you to set you up for success. So I'm going to be straightforward with you and honest and let you know the type of person that we are looking for and that succeeds here at Wildtree. First, we are looking for goal-oriented people. We call them goal diggers, not gold diggers, but goal diggers. So what does this mean? We're looking for people who are dissatisfied with the status quo, that they are willing to do something about it. People who dare to set a goal, knowing that failure is always a risk, as with anything in life, but they do it because nothing epic ever comes out of comfort zones. All right, the second thing we're looking for are people that are confident and have some self-confidence. Your coach is always going to be there for you and will believe in you. But in order for you to get anywhere, you have to believe in yourself. You have to be able to say to yourself, I know if I've been given a plan, then I'm a smart cookie and I can execute on that. I can achieve that. I will break through any obstacles and I deserve success. If that sounds like you, then girlfriend, we need you. Third thing is, and this is probably the most important thing, we are looking for people who love to serve others. You have to have a servant's heart to thrive here. Our job is literally to help others, either with meal planning needs or as a business coach. If you don't have a heart for people, you likely will not do well here. So we want people with a servant's heart. So after hearing all of this and our selection criteria, if you still feel like you're a good candidate for this opportunity, then here are your next steps, okay? You want to go ahead and go back to the person that invited you, and they will direct you to their personal website where you can order this business builder kit. Now, it's $150 when you include shipping and all that good stuff. And what it does is it has all your marketing and training collateral in there. It also has a ton of food samples, some full-size samples, posters, tracking information, all sorts of really great business tools that you're going to want for your business. Like I said, we've got a marketing department and they do all this great stuff for us. So you're going to be loaded up with all these great tools to help promoting your business. From there, you also will pay a marginal $14.95 per month, and this is kind of like your technology package with Wildtree. This covers your website and your Wildtree Meals app that your customers are going to be using to shop. It is your ordering portal, like our intranet. It also covers 100% of your credit card processing fees. This is huge. So I don't know if you've ever managed your own website or been involved with anything like that outside of Wildtree before, but you'll know then that $14.95 is more than fair for that value. It's just literally a cost of doing business, and that's what business people have to understand. But there's no annual fees, there's no assessments. Other than that, you are completely good to go, just that $14.95 per month. All right, so now your action items, your homework, for those of you who are like, okay, what do I do next? I want you to go back to the person that invited you on this webinar and kind of give them a code, number 1, 2, or 3. Okay, number 1 means I know I can rock this. Let's get started. Number 2 is I want to do this. I just have a few more questions. And number 3 is this is not necessarily my cup of tea, but you know what? I think I know the perfect person that you should be in touch with. All right. As I was hearing Kelly talk, man, she reminded me just of this other person, and I think she would be really, really great person for you to talk to. So guys, no judgment, whatever you decide. We keep it real here with Wildtree. We really only want to work with those people that are excited and motivated and want to be part of our tribe. So we are totally cool with that. So whatever you decide is perfectly fine. Just kind of clear, open communication lines are the best policy. So just reach back out to the person that invited you on and just give them some feedback. Let them know where you stand. So in closing, I just want you guys to close your eyes for a second and imagine 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, feeling the freedom that this opportunity could afford you. Your toes in the sand on a family vacation, or being able to write a check for school tuition in full, or being able to pay off a pesky debt that's just been hanging and burdening you and your family for years. Maybe even saying bye-bye to that full-time day job, because now you actually have an opportunity that pays you what you are worth. Regardless of what freedom looks like for you, let's create a plan and start working to make that plan a reality. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this webinar. I look forward to the opportunity to partner with you moving forward, should this be for you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.